Hey fam, look, I know y'all like, what in the world? She's supposed to go on at 7. She changed it to 2 days. Look, I was tired. My daughter stretched me out, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can go live. But so I came on early. I came an hour early. I know I keep changing the time, but I'm on. So y'all can come in and ask some questions because I know y'all see what the message says. Talking about vegan, plant-based meat, people dying, people got issues, what's leading to issues, what's this, what's that. I know it's always something. People kept asking me that question. I said, let me just go live and see if somebody's gonna come on here and talk to me about, which is causing us issues. Is the plant-based? Is it meat? Is it, going vegan? It really don't matter. You know why it don't matter? It really don't matter how you eat. It don't matter because y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. And I get the question, which one caused the biggest issues? It all depends on what you're eating. Is what you put in your plate. Think about it. Is what you put in your plate is gonna cause you the issues. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have different lifestyles, different things, and all of it, gives you issues. And let me clear that up. I know you're looking at plant-based. Now, if you look at the plant-based, how well are you cleaning your food? Because if we think about it, it's just how toxic your body is. People don't realize your body is so toxic. And the only way is, I'm the colon queen. Are you pooping? How backed up are you? How backed up are you where your body is just like, oh my gosh, it's full of crap inside of your colon, inside of your intestines? You're full, you're compacted, right? You're compacted because some of us don't drink like we're supposed to. We don't drink clean water. We don't drink spring water from a spring that's 100%. We just go drink whatever we think is in a bottle. Some of course, is how much money you allocating towards food, allocating towards water. You're like, but dang, I just drink from the tap. And I'm like, it all depends on what city you in, what state you in, how clean your water is. And when I'm talking about your body being toxic, let's say if you ate plant-based, let's talk about plant-based. It all depends on what selection. What's your selection? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Are you eating the stuff that's in the box? Are you eating that impossible stuff? What are you eating? What are you choosing? Are you going and getting fruits and vegetables where your body's not having issues? When did you start the plant-based? Have you ever done a parasite cleanse? We can change all this stuff and do all these things, but have you cleaned out the toxicity out your body? Have you cleaned out the toxicity out your body? A lot of us, we don't think about it. We don't think about, the level of toxic poisons in our body. We don't. I mean, think about it. I changed over to the plant-based world, to try to do plant-based. This is what I did. I did this in my 50s. I did it in my 50s. Did I really know how toxic my body was? Did I realize that after all those surgeries I had? I'm not even going to speak on how many surgeries I had. I'm not. And I know y'all tired of hearing about death, but it's like knocking, right? It's knocking because of, why it's knocking. Don't answer that though. Turn around and change what you put on your plate if you worry about your body being so acidy, toxic. A lot of us got metals, plastic, raid, roach spray, free radicals. Now, y'all know where y'all get the free radicals from, right? Mainly, if you're meat eaters, mainly, think about it. Mainly if you're eating a lot of dairy and cheeses. I know y'all didn't want to hear that. I know you didn't want to hear that. But we're talking about how toxic your body is. And only reason I'm doing this, like I talked about it on my podcast. And I was like, you know what? And of course, I got a lot. Well, I did a survey. And I was like, let me just see. Let me just see because you know what? To clean it up, it's like sometimes you're trying to make a point and just speak, and it's always everybody always talk about how you eat, and I remember, and I know I spoke about it before. I remember it was on the news that a vegan or a plant-based whatever, no, a herbalist. I forgot what it was, but it was just like bald-faced lies. Yeah, no, look, it was bald-faced lies. Fake look, lies, all lies about different ways of eating. You know, y'all can play with the herbalist, the herbalism. Y'all can play with, all of this. Oh, I'm not eating no twigs. I'm not eating no, no roots. I'm not going to eat that because y'all think it's like witch stuff, but you don't realize what it's doing to your body, what is pulling all those toxins and poisons and metals out your body. We don't realize that. We always play the game as, oh, my nose is running. Oh, this person did this person that. I'm not, well, we could talk about the jab walking. This person took that. This person took this. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it clean. Try to keep it clean. But it's like it's always the blame game. Far as what if you're a plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, meat eater, y'all can throw all those words out there, but it's just like what quality of food do you mainly as a meat eater, do you have like 95 or 80% on your plate is meat? Same thing with a plant-based. On your plate, is it all starch? Are you eating a lot of wheats and grains? Because they're already going to try to prove they're already going to try to prove how living a plant-based and a vegan lifestyle, you die too. It's already inevitable because of the choices and the quality of the food. And I know, look, I ain't trying to incite no violence or however they're gonna feel about the video, however, but whatever you put on that plate is what's the way your body's gonna feel, how toxic your body is, how ill and issues your body gonna have that's leading to death. We have to realize what's leading. A lot of things is leading to death. You know, like let's say if they say you're borderline diabetes, diabetic, you're borderline high blood pressure, and then you're like, wait a minute, which one is it? Well, we have to realize, well, how toxic is your body up to the point that you went to see the doctor? Are you hydrating? Are you just eating a lot of pasta? Are you eating a lot of rice? And I'm not talking about wild rice. A lot of people are like, I can't find a black wild rice. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's called going online and shopping online. It's called going to other ethnicity because you ain't gonna find it in our stores. You ain't gonna find it in no. Well, I don't know. I haven't found it in Walmart because y'all know. Y'all know Walmart, and I'm not even gonna downplay any other companies, but there are small and pop shops, these small, like the Asian market, a little small shop. You got the Mediterranean, then you got the African, then I know who we have, like something with a C, con whatever, I forgot. But it's mainly a Spanish market. I mean, I hit this cord because I might hit this camera off, but it's like a Spanish market over there on off of what Bonanza here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That this big Spanish store, and the prices are reasonable. I only went there one time. I promise. I only went there one time, but I really need to go in there because I shot in there for lunchtime and came back. But I really need to go in there and go down the aisles to really find. But we're talking about black wild rice. We're talking about different things that you can use. And look, I ain't telling you go get black wild rice and eat it every day. No, you can get black, and I talked about it before. Black wild rice. You can get the purple yam. You can get different. You can get yuca. You can get different things. Cause I know people are like, oh, I'm plant based and I don't feel full. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I guess as babies, we stuffed ourselves, and that tricked your mind that you had to be stuffed, but you shouldn't be stuffed, because I don't know how toxic your body is. A lot of us really do not know how toxic. And when I mean toxic, like, did you clean the potato right? Did you clean the potato? You know how we just go rinse something off and stick it in the oven? No. Clean it. Wash it well. Just like, I ain't eating too much corn, but people be cleaning like your collard greens. Y'all remember that? I forgot what movie that was, when they was talking about you didn't clean the collard greens, because when the collard greens went in the pot, and the pot was boiling, the little bugs came up. You got to clean them collard greens. You got to really go in there and clean them and soak them. Because when you eating that, what raise up is them bugs, and it's getting soaked in there, and you thinking everything's coming off. No, if you sit there and eat that, you're putting toxins in your body. Just like y'all know the peel. We're gonna talk about the peel. Y'all y'all know who made that. You know what? And it's sad thing is, we know what it does, but it's all over the damn place. Just like, I don't know if it's in the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I didn't really research it, but you hearing things, but I haven't researched it. So if we look at even the condiments, the ketchup, the mustard, the salad dressing, it's made with the fruits and vegetables. It's made with the fruits and vegetables. And this is why we have to go back. I mean, go way back before we can go into these stores and go into these supermarkets and cook our own place. This is why I just want everybody to cook themselves, so you know how toxic your food is. And because if we're eating toxic foods, you're getting a toxic body. A lot of us don't even believe that we got metals in our body. A lot of us, if you ate some cereal, I'm pretty sure you ate a couple of metals or two. If you ate the baby food, all these recalls, a lot of us didn't get them recalls, because I'm pretty sure I ate some stuff, because I was wondering why my body was jacked up. I was like, what in the world? But we don't know, because we don't get to see all of the news. Like, a lot of us don't know all these companies that's right now under investigation and getting ready to get, pending suit. Like, a lot of these fast food restaurants are pending, saying that food's not real. Now, I'm pretty sure if you go in your kitchen and you read all the box stuff and all the canned stuff and all the frozen stuff, we don't know the level of toxicity. I ain't telling you to be scared of your food, but just because you're a vegan, vegetarian, plant-based meat eater, you got toxins in your body. You have parasites in your body. No matter, it don't matter. You do. It's just at what level. It's what level your body is, regardless of what level in your body is. So when you do a consultation with me, first thing I want to say, hey, we need to do a blood cleanse and a parasite cleanse. That's what I'm going to tell you, because we need to find out at what level that your body, especially your blood. Believe it or not, we should be cleaning our blood. I'm not going to say every month. I'm not going to say every month, but it all depends on the level you eat. And look, everybody's different. I don't know what you had yesterday. I don't know what you had last week. I don't even know what you ate today. It's like what time it is. It's like 10 minutes after 6, like 1800, 1809, on the 6th of December. I can't believe it's December already. I'm like, where did this year go? We're almost in 2024. Where did this year go? But I don't know what you're eating, where you get your food from, but that tells you about the toxicity of your body. When the last time you had a parasite cleanse? When have you ever done a blood cleanse? You're like, ain't nothing wrong with my blood. We have to stop fooling ourselves, because if the doctor and you went for a checkup and your levels are off, I mean, your levels are way off. And yes, now they do have a level for just us. It'll read African American. No, damn well we're not African American, but it'll say that. And y'all need to look at these tests. I mean, sometimes I know when we go in the doctor's office, we get like 10 minutes with the doctor. I think them 10 minutes should be looking at them tests. That's if you went going for your follow-up. I think it should be going line by line of these tests and requesting to see a nutritionist. Because I believe this is my goal, my big goal, that they will soon have a a herbalist in each doctor's office. So when you leave from your doctor's office, before you go get the prescription, they'll send you over to see one of us. Yeah, because we are glorified. Now, I'm gonna say this nicely. It's like we're glorified nutritionists. We're glorified nutritionists. Y'all can say what you want, but that's my vision. I know you like Viola, it never happened. I know, because who you think could be mad? Who put in the chat? Who you think could be mad? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys, if y'all on, make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all like. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But who you think could be mad? Who you think will miss all of our money? Come on. They'll miss all our money. I ain't gonna say what kind of money, but y'all know the joke, the running joke. Y'all know the running joke. Our pennies. It's more like trillions and trillions of dollars. If we don't realize how much money that we contribute, is more than $1 trillion. If you think I'm lying, go. Yes, I got Adidas on. Yes, I got Adidas on. What about the other company? What about the other company? Yeah, Nike. How much the sneakers? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. So think about how much we contribute. Yeah, I know we always rocking our hair. And we got all these different styles. You know what I'm saying? This is natural. I know. It's natural. It's really that long. I said the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. What was hiding up under there? It was really that long. It was that long. It was that long. It was, I'd be like fooling you. That one, if I would have straightened it, if I'd have put some creamy crack, I wonder how long it would have been. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be down the ear. But anyway, we were talking about food issues and which, because from what I can say is, since now they got their money in all different areas. I'm talking about the big wigs. They got their money into, it's like the food industry, the farming, the land. You can be imagine of what companies own all this after, the blackout. You're like, what's the blackout? The blackout. We talking about, because I don't know where 2020 went. Well, I saw a little glimpse of 2020, but 2021 and 2022 was like, it was like, yeah. So during that time, a lot of companies went under. A lot of companies went under, and you don't know who is making what and how they making it. And then you wonder why your body toxic. Then you wonder why, you come out and you're like, well, dang, vegans and vegetarians and plant-based are dying just as like the meat eaters. Yes. That's why I'm sitting here talking about it don't matter, because they're going to make sure one group look like this, because we don't know what's in that food. We don't. That's unless we got to grow it ourselves, or, I know we got to pray over. You pray over and you kill all that. You pray, but you send your energy. You sending your energy. You sending your energy. Hear me out, to dispel all that stuff, but I'm just saying, if we take our time and cook, and really cook, because going out and look, I know y'all like, well, I don't go out to eat. Y'all, look, we got to do what we want, because the bottom line is, what I'm saying is, wherever you are at this point, how toxic is your body, and when are you going to untoxify your body? Because we always stop the detoxification. I don't know why. We always stop the detoxification because we think that we're sick, and we're not sick. Your body is brilliant. Your body knows what to do. And I keep saying this over and over. And y'all already know I'm going to keep saying it. What I love about, really a plant-based life is that when I go to the bathroom, I know you like TMI, Viola, TMI. When I go to the bathroom, I already know I'm going to do number 2. I already know. It's like a given. If y'all don't believe me, if you watching this video and it's a recording, and if you a vegan or vegetarian or plant-based and you eat mainly fruits and vegetables, you hear me. Because it's a difference. Because meat eaters is different the way you eat, whether you don't eat pork. Y'all know it's all these labels. And it's like, forget the labels. It just depends on what you eat. But I know I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. So I already know that within 2 hours, I'm gonna be going and doing a number two. I know you're like, ew, that's nature. It's nature. So I know I probably can go about 4 times a day, depending on how I eat. And I'd be like, oh, I'm getting it all out. Because I remember back in the day when I'm like, dang, did I go this week? Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say what you want, but I'm just telling you how I am or how I was. I'm just talking about how I was, because I'm looking at you, and you have to look at you got to look at the person in the mirror and say, dang, is my body toxic? Are you looking at your eyes? Is the white around your eyes clear? Is it white? Do it got little squiggly lines? Do it got little patches? All that means stuff. Do you have all your teeth? Because if we don't realize our eyes, hold on, our teeth tells your health, whether y'all know it or not. Whether y'all know it or not. Because it's all connected. It's all connected. You're like, what in the hell? It's all connected. If we learn how to just either read our fingernails and read our eyes, you're like, dang, I need to go and get a cleanse. I would need to go get a cleanse. I know a lot of people don't say, you just want me to buy your stuff. No, because I teach you to get your own. I teach you to get your own. That's the main reason. Because if you don't, go back on my other videos and you watch it. Go on my podcast. Go on my podcast. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, look. You need to hydrate and you need to deep breathe. If you do those two things, everything else, well, no, because y'all, I ain't even gonna put no money out there. But everything else will fall into place. Breathing. I'm talking about deep breathing. I'm talking about really breathing, getting all the oxygen into your body and hydrating to where you are drinking some clean water. And I'm talking about clean spring water, and going and drinking freshly squeezed juice. I'm going to keep saying freshly squeezed. Yes, you can find some places that's going to freshly squeeze, or it's going to have a little bit of chemicals in it. Just a little bit. It's a little bit. Because that's what you want. You want as least as possible so your body won't be acidic. And I don't want you being way alkaline. I just want you to be balanced. I just want you to be balanced, because your organs, they're all different pH levels. All different pH levels. All different pH levels. And the only reason I want your stomach acidic, so you can, the food that you didn't chew, because y'all know we don't be chewing. Y'all know we don't be chewing. How I know? Look at your health. Look at your health. Look at your body. Then you wonder, am I absorbing? Did I get all my nutrients today? Did I get all of my vitamins and minerals today? Because y'all not taking vitamins and minerals. Y'all not taking honestly. Who in the chat, or if you're seeing this on recording, put down in the description, have you been taking a vitamin and mineral supplement? And they're like, well, we don't believe in supplements. Okay, so did you do my green smoothie? If you've been doing my green smoothie, you good. I'm trying to tell you, that green smoothie is on point. I'm telling you how it's on point. Whew, how is it on point? Because I've been drinking. It's like, have you been switching up? No. Until I find something better. Well, you play with the ingredients. You can different greens. You're like, well, I don't want to do a green smoothie all the time. Why not? I know you want to just do fruits, then do all fruits. Then do all fruits. Just do the banana. Just do the banana, because I don't believe cucumber is a vegetable. I think it's a fruit. I believe it's a fruit, like Biole crazy. Look, I try to get as much nutrients rich in that shake as best I can. And no, I don't just drink it for for breakfast. Whatever I feel, if I want to do it for dinner, because there's no such thing as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If we actually go back, because we are getting back to knowing who we are. Y'all know we could be blind, but it's coming, it's peaking. I mean, if we all keep bringing this, we're going to know who we are, which we know who we are. It's just that far as the spirituality part of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel connected to, the deeper ancestors that knew who we were, you know what I'm saying? And what tribe we really belong to, what tribe, because going off them DNA things that they're doing and all these different, how can I put it? Agencies, it could be slanted. It could be slanted. You going and giving your DNA, you be like, rolling the dice, and it could be slanted because they want you to go certain places. So we don't know. I think it's entertainment purposes only, just like this video is entertainment purposes only, because y'all know I'm not a doctor. I'm an herbalist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my disclaimer is down at the bottom. It's down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us are toxic, and we just don't know how toxic our body is. We do, but we really don't know unless you actually sat down and got the real test. I mean, a real lab results. Because I don't believe that you should have to starve to see your lab results. I think they should put them against one another so we can really know what our body is. You know what I'm saying? Think about your last 20 meals, because if you really eat one meal a day, I don't mind you eat like a little snack and a little snack, because no such, like I said, breakfast and dinner. But if you have a nice dense meal like I do with my smoothie, I would do that smoothie and I wouldn't even have to eat. I don't even like, dang, you're going to get real skinny. I'll probably eat like a little bit of salad, or, my daughter made a black bean salad. And I was like, oh, I didn't even eat it all because I had that smoothie. And I'm just sitting here thinking about it. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I wasn't really that hungry. And honestly, you'd be like, are you really hungry, or you just saw food and you said, let me eat? Sometimes I think about that, because next time you sitting down and eating a meal, fam, next time you sit down and eat a meal, ask yourself, are you really hungry? You know what I'm saying? We really got to try these things, because just like I said, we got cut off. I mean, we got cut off because they wiped like not a whole generation, but our mind got, scared and all this, and we it's like a gap where we just got cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about, or if you go back to roots, right? When they cut off Kunta Kinte feet, made him say, my name is Toby, that cut him off of his language, it's significance in these videos and these movies that people have to see. And I don't even believe, well, my opinion, just my opinion only, I don't really believe that story really happened. You know what I mean? I don't know whether it was a ties and to say we are Africans, you know what I'm saying, in America, but I'm just saying, but different parts of different movies are significant. So when I looked at it, because I went back, after you learn different things and seeing all these signs that's right in front of your face, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to look with, the right eye. You can see that cut off, because from there, you know what I'm saying, the language, the spiritual cut off, right? And then what a scared straight and them bombing and killing and hanging and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? It brought us back in what we eating and what we not eating. We don't know our holidays. I think every day is a Thanksgiving. I don't care what y'all believe. I believe every day is a Thanksgiving. You're thankful, and not really thankful, because those words have meaning and however we used to say it, but be grateful, have gratitude for what you are able to eat. And this is my belief. I think breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it was just a gimmick to have us buy more and more food, buy more stuff. Because I think about all the stuff I buy, and I'd be like, is this the one I need? I know y'all like Viola. You supposed to be talking about death. Yeah, I don't think all this is leading to death. You don't think all this, we gotta have this job. We gotta make this money. We got to. You don't think that's stress and making you stress and making you eat when you're not even hungry? Because, like I said, if you actually sit down in the plate and you be like, well, I eat a spoonful, I'll eat a little bit, you're not really hungry. It's like save that food for another time, store up, let that, y'all get me? And then we won't waste, we won't waste a lot of food. And you won't be spending all that money, honey, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I ain't counting your pennies, but they sure are counting our pennies. I don't know about y'all. They counting them pennies, like they're talking about the money got to circulate. You want stuff to circulate because you wanted to come back to you. You wanted to come back to you. You do. But all in all, with us spinning and us this and us that, think about how toxic, your mind is and what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, do I got parasites in my head? You be like, I think I do because I'm craving this and I'm doing that and I can't sleep and I can't do this. I'm toxic. If we think about it, yeah, you got parasites because hands down, if you ate pork, if you ate any kind of pork, salmon, and we just talking families, entertainment purpose only, but if you ate a lot of pork, all from the rooter to the tutor, and if you ate salmon, if you eat raw sushi, you got parasites in your head. They just roll around in your brain. They just in there tripping. They just in there swimming, having babies and urinating and all that other stuff. Why? Well, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. It depends on how old you are, your age, not how old, how young. Let me correct them words. How young you are. It depends on, you and what you eat, what you believe in. You know what I mean? What you believe in. Because, and I'm not talking about religion, I'm talking about spirituality, because a lot of us, we will celebrate every single holiday with cake, pies, cookies. I mean, we just be whipping it up. We just be high off sugar. Then we wonder why we have addiction. And then you ask yourself, am I toxic? Do I got toxin in my body? And then moving on to, is your body absorbing? A lot of us, are, obese. And when I'm saying obese, that means you got a lot of water weight, what I mean? Because your body's not regulating. And then we got people that's skinny, that's not absorbing the nutrients. It's just going out and they just can't gain weight. You know what I mean? And sometimes you'll see that flop. You'll see somebody get real big, you know what I'm saying? And you'll see somebody get real skinny. And then you think about the toxicity because, you don't know what the medications, the prescriptions. You don't know the prescriptions because when you go to your doctor, you're going to be leaving with some kind of prescription. They're going to be like, well, take this and get it filled. And that's why I was like, in my dream is, and I know you're like, girl, I don't know if that's going to happen. My dream is soon I'll have an herbalist or a naturopathic in the office to say, look, you already see me. Go see one of them herbalists, and I can dream. But wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be wonderful that different alternatives? But I know I'm just dreaming. But we're talking about how toxic your body is leading to death, But if you think about it, it does lead to death, regardless, because we all gonna transition. We all gonna transition, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, issues leading to death. Because everybody want to know which one. They're all gonna cause issues. And it's good issues and bad. You're like, ain't no good issues. Yes, it is. It's some good issues. It's some good issues. And I'm like, what's not the issue is? I know I'm clowning. I know I'm clowning, but y'all feel me because some people want to house babies born with this and born with that. Just the luck of the way the body goes. It's just, how toxic the mother father was. It's just so much, and biology, and this thing called life, you know what I mean? And where you are in your growth, where you are in your life, in your, I was saying religion, and I'm trying to think some nice words, is where you are in your life, where you change things. You know what I'm saying? Where you change, because a lot of us, our body is so acidic, our body is so toxic, and we don't even know what to do. And then we pass out and end up in the hospital and bump the head. It be 3 days later, you feeling good. You know why you feeling good? You feeling good because you was hydrated, they gave you oxygen, and you ain't eaten 3 days. Y'all see the power of that? After 24 hours, I'm telling your body be like, it's a damn about time. I had to starve your body of oxygen, knock you upside your head, and sometimes that can lead to death. I know you're like, girl, you talked about this before, but I'm gonna keep on talking about it because I get the same questions. Which way should I go? Y'all already know I'm gonna say plant-based. I'm gonna say plant-based because everybody's tripping on protein. Everybody don't know about amino acids. Everybody don't want to talk about, the good fats and the bad fats. Nobody really care about. Well, some of y'all care about going to the bathroom. Some of y'all care about going to the bathroom. But a lot of us are embarrassed to go, and, even past gas, you be like, girl, you be doing that? Well, I be saying, excuse me. Now I be like, it's nature. It's nature. But come on, I ain't saying just let the wind go where you are. Go in a private spot or go to the bathroom and handle your business. Because it's like, y'all be like, bathroom's supposed to smell good. Do it really supposed to smell? Do it supposed to smell that good, a public bathroom? Think about it. Everybody going there to do number one and number two, but does it really supposed to smell that great to where you like, no, you just go in there, hand your business and leave. You ain't no contest. You just go in there to relieve yourself and being out, right? I don't know who hang in the bathroom, which I know them kids. Y'all know how we was in school, and you hanging in the bathroom thinking you cool, and that's like the worst place you there, because you be like, banging on the door. You talking, why you in there doodling? You be like, well, bowel movement. Excuse me, bowel movement. I had to correct my words. That's what they're supposed to do. Can you just be hanging in the bathroom? Go outside. You know what I'm saying? Go outside so I can get my people that come to me and said, you're an herbalist, right? What do I need to do? Because I cannot go. They'd be like, I cannot go. And I'd be like, what? I promise you, it was just, and if I tell y'all to call me, please call me. Just call. I'm just laying out the ones who have my phone number. But anyway, there was this one lady that came to me, and she took the castor oil and turpentine. Y'all hear me? And she didn't go until if today's Tuesday, she didn't go until Thursday. And I was like, why you didn't call me, man? But that's the first time ever that I heard that somebody took castor oil and turpentine and didn't go right away. Because I'm going to tell you, within 4 hours, watch out, because there she blows. There she blows. And then, we have to look at that. It all depends on what age you are. And you have to think about how your colon really looks inside. Because your colon could be tore up to where it's all, how you say, shrinking down and almost to where it's shriveled up, and you could have a blockage. It could be something. Let me see. Not this. This is too small. Let me see if I can find something. So, hold on. So if y'all think, I'm gonna try to get this thing right here. So if y'all think, y'all gotta realize that when we have issues, y'all see how little this is right here? Y'all see how little that is? So that piece, it's a vitamin A tablet. A blockage like this can back you up. It all depends on how, Because y'all know if y'all ever go get, your colon washed out, little pebbles like this to be showing up. Little bottles, I promise you. You're going to be like, what? They in there hiding. It all depends on how old you are. Because if you in your 30s and 40s and 50s and you've been tearing down on some pork chops and ribs and had all kind of bacon and still eating bacon and then switching over to the turkey bacon because you think that's better for you, but you're not realizing the how you call it, the uric acid buildup and gout and all this other stuff. You don't realize how that stuff is in there making it's like making your intestines pretty. It's not making your intestines pretty. I don't even care what you say. Your intestines is not in there pretty. Your intestines, if y'all go and look, and we talking about your intestines, the small and large intestines, because your large intestines, the colon, right? So we talking about the small intestines. When it's in there and that fecal is, that slime and gook is in there trying. And some of y'all, the reason you have boulders and stuff like this, because we're not chewing. We're not chewing. That's why we have absorption issues, because we're not chewing. You ever sat down and was so hungry? Yeah, I know what I mean. Which you ain't had that much time to eat. And you had a nice sandwich. I know, because back when I ate meat, I ain't chew right either. You had a sandwich, and in 5 minutes, the sandwich gone. You'd be like, dang, was I that hungry? Whoever did that? I don't know how many times y'all did that. Took a sandwich like, dang, and then had the sodas and the chips, and you ate all that too, and some donuts, and then you'd be like, man. And then you'd be like, you didn't chew. We are not chewing. I don't care what. I don't care if you sat there and you chewing, you counting. Sometimes, think about it. Next time you sit down to eat, sometimes you'll swallow, and you swallow something whole. Y'all know, and it just going down. Sometimes you go like that, and you burp, and y'all swallowing air and stuff like that. But y'all know we're not swallowing. We're not swallowing. Our body's already toxic. Our food, some of it's toxic. We're putting stuff down. We thinking we doing, and we trying our best, and then we go change. We change without doing a cleanse. Y'all know what I'm saying? We change without doing a cleanse. We try to just switch. We said, okay, today I'm gonna eat meat. You eat like 5 or 10 pounds of meat. Check it. And then boom, today we have all vegetables. And then boom, the next day we have all fruits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know if you had all that meat, it's still gonna take up to 40 hours for that to catch up to the next day you having the vegetables, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good, but we have to realize, let's say if you are, because I got to say this nice, I got to say this the right way. It all depends on what you had on your body, because if you let's say if you suffer from gout and you had gout for almost 17 years, right? Some people had the surgery. Sometimes it all depends on if you don't do a cleanse and you don't do, if you don't do a, intermittent fasting or fasting, it will take almost 17 to 18 months. So it could take almost 2 years if you just switch in your diet. Like I tell people, I sit down and I just, give them some suggestions, some suggestions. So I was like, if you eat bacon, egg, cheese, and bologna, just take one thing out. And as you're taking that one thing out, remember you're putting that same stuff in. And then you wonder, well, why I'm not changing? Why my pancreas and my kidneys, I know which areas I'm talking about. Why my kidneys and my pancreas not working right? It's not working right because you didn't, you're doing one item at a time. Yes, your blood work will slowly get better, but it'd be like a drip. It'll be a drip. It just be like, okay, you get like maybe 1 point off. You get 1 point off because you're changing. And I know that sugar and the meat's addicted. But for your body to be untoxic, you know what I'm saying? To get you, for your body to detoxify and get that toxins out, that's why your body gets ill and mucus and all that other stuff. That's all your body is doing. Your body's saying, yo, bruh, you ain't listening, so I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to put you down for a little while. And I want you to get this fever and go through the fever. Go through the fever, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I mean, because I don't want to, because somebody be listening. This is what you said, saying just take a fever and run through it. Man, I remember about 2 years ago, I had a fever and I broke it with just drinking herbs. I broke it drinking them. I didn't take no scientific, synthetic, nothing. I took herbs and I broke the fever that way. I just I let my body push it on out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I just broke the fever that way. I let my body, because my body was going through something. My body was pushing stuff out. This is why you guys sweat. And a lot of us not sweating. That's why we get them boils and all the other stuff. And we got to work it through. And I wanted to say this because I know I spoke to a female, and a lot of people be wondering, how they can, massage your tatas. Y'all can do grapeseed oil and castor oil. I gotta stop playing. Massage it to your nipple. You know what I'm saying? You want the stuff to come out, right? Y'all hear me? Yeah, we got all these lip nose in here, and we wearing these bras, and we not letting them jump up like they supposed to, so we can make them bounce. I mean, like, what in the hell is he talking about? I'm being so serious. We got to detoxify that body, massage them, and get that stuff out. Get it out. Y'all play if y'all want to. And I was saying, everybody think this castor oil craze. This castor oil is way back. Because let me tell you, remember I said absorption? It's absorption. It's a good oil. A good oil that's going to penetrate and get down up in them cells and break down these masks. Study shows, I got to say that. Study shows, break those masks. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Break the mask. I got to stop playing. We need to stop waiting 5 or 10, 20, 40 years for this abnormal cell to try to, grow. No, we don't want it to grow. We don't want that toxic, because y'all know that toxic buildup. Massage, just like you massage your body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. It's a lot of things I could say, but don't say. If you like, we was in public and not in public, we was in a private room. I can really, tell you some things. Because a lot of times, y'all see, I don't really do too much demonstration because I'm not trying to get a strike on my video, because, I got a strike for the castor oil. I got a strike for the castor oil. I'm not going to, but castor oil is powerful. Y'all got to stop playing. We have to go back to the old remedies. Go back to the old remedies, because back in the old remedies, you cleaned out your colon. They took a suppository, I took some wash and flushed you out, and it was like, that's what you needed. You needed a wash out. You know what I'm saying? You need a wash out. A lot of us need that. But plain and simple, family. Plain and simple. Our body's toxic. Where are you going to get the toxins out? How? So what we do? You change. You know what I'm saying? I know you're like, well, what you change? Yeah, we ain't even got to say what plant-based. We ain't got to say nothing. If you eat some fruits, then eat some vegetables, and if you want to gradually go back to the meats, that's totally on you. But we got, if you look at soups, if you look at, it depends on what you want to do. But we have to realize that if your body has a lot of toxins, right, we need to get that out. Whether you're going to sweat, purge, do a detox, cleanse, what I'm saying, fast. But we need to get the toxins out. And the only way you're going to get the toxins out if you do exactly what I've been saying for these last 3 years. For the last 3 years, that's how you get your body, to get all that toxins out. So as you get the toxins out, right? Next thing you have to worry about is, am I absorbing You know what I'm saying? Am I absorbing? Because a lot of us have absorption issues and don't even realize it. We don't even realize we have absorption issues. We don't. We don't. So, and the next, well, before that, you like, well, what is my body deficient in? Because a lot of us, our body's deficient. You know, our body's deficient. You always see they give us vitamin D. You be like, is that all I need is some vitamin D? So you want to tell me I should just be worrying about vitamin D3? Okay, noted. Vitamin D3. Let me just go get a multivitamin and my, and my minerals, you know what I'm saying? So I can make sure that I'm getting it and I'm not deficient in anything, because y'all don't want to try my green smoothie. Y'all don't want to look at my other smoothies that I have on my website. I'll be showing y'all different smoothies and different juices and different things that you can get and get your nourishment. Because a lot of us, we're deficient. The fact that we're so toxic, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things being blocked. A lot of things being blocked, especially when we get on a whole lot of prescription medicine. And this is the stuff that you have to speak to your doctor, because I can never, ever, 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 ever tell you, don't take your prescription medicine. But it's time to where we need to be get all this toxins out, all this synthetic stuff, all this fake stuff, get that out of our bodies. Purge, a real purge, where you're sweating and, even if you got to upchuck and, get some diuretics through that body and clean that blood. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about how you affect your brain, you'd be wondering why all of a sudden everybody get dementia. To me, I think dementia was one of those rich people disease. Y'all already know why I'm saying it's a rich people disease, because it was. It was. It was. And the only reason I'm saying that now, because they don't want to eat a lot of meat and a lot of sugar. Now, our people's eating a lot of meat and a lot of sugar. Now, I can say what y'all want, and then if you look at the vegans and the plant-based, plant-based, yeah, because you look at the rice, the starches, and then we're eating too many grains. Like if you look at the beers, they got beer that has no grain. They do have beer that has no grain. Y'all already know it, because, like I said, there's other nations, other ethnicity, that word. They show where they messing with them grains. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the grains that we eat be jacking us up, and we swear we doing something good, and we ain't doing nothing but making our body more toxic. Toxic. You be like, now you telling me the wheat? Y'all keep playing with your wheat if you want to. 100% who? Yes, 100% starch and giving you sugar. Then people like diabetes. I eat too much fruit and they gave me diabetes. Well, what fruit are you eating? You eating too much GMO? Are you eating real fruits? Because we gotta really look at this whole dynamic and the game that we're playing. We already know what game we're playing. You know what I'm saying? It's a plane it's what's leading us to death quicker. I want you to be 100 and younger. I want you to be 100, 1, 2, 3, that young. You got to speak things to existence. I want to be 100, 1, 2, 3. I want to go those numbers. You know what I mean? That young to transition. I don't want to be, 50s and talking about, massive heart attack and all this. I'm like, what in the world? Like, how clogged are you? You need a stent? You need a what? And I'm like, now they putting stents in gallbladders? I said, what in the hell? Can we stop with the surgeries? Can you just tell them the truth? The body's toxic. Let me show you how to get your body with, not being deficient on vitamins and minerals that give you your vitamins and minerals, right? And then let's fix the absorption, because when you identify your body as toxic, then you fix the deficiencies. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you take that green smoothie for a straight month, I want to know how your body gonna be. You be like, dang, you be like, wait, is this me? My skin clear this. I'm trying to tell you. you will not be toxic. You know what I'm saying? Your body won't be toxic. Because a lot of us, we know we eating and drinking and we thinking we doing the right stuff. Nope. We think we doing the right stuff. And I'm like, I want to get you over the 100. I know. Y'all see how I threw the 100 club in there? Y'all see I do. You know, I got to throw it in there some kind of way because I sure missed a lot of content because I also be talking about the 100 club. And this is part of the 100 club because everybody say, do I need to go plant-based, vegan? No. Just eat some food on your plate that's going to give you nutritional value. Give you where you won't be deficient in the vital nutrients that the body is starving for. Our body is starving for certain things, and we just missed the boat because of what we was taught, what we was, watched on TV. That TV be looking so good because I be wanting some popcorn, I be wanting some Skittles and all that other stuff, but I don't want the dyes and poisons and the other tricks. The other tricks that's hidden underneath that's gonna block my pancreas, block my liver, put signals in my brain to block it, to tell me you can eat a little bit more. You can just eat a little bit more. I'm just saying, go ahead, eat a little bit more and then drink a gallon of something, or go get the Smoothie King and get the 32 ounce and suck it down at one thing and then eat a whole bunch of food. Then you'd be like, whew, your stomach be out to here, and next minute you sleep and you waking up going like this, and you be wondering like, what in the hell? And it'd be like 6 hours later, you'd be like, that's the best sleep. You think that's the best sleep, right? Your body like, no, yeah, that was not the best sleep. Because now, remember when I said you was borderline diabetic and borderline high blood pressure? Man, you done tipped the scale. You done tipped the scale. And that's the thing that we have to worry about. Then we wonder how we get caught up to needing a stent or a something, to go into our gallbladder to go in there and bust up all them stones. I just and don't think, I'm just talking from non-experience. I'm talking about experience from what my body went through. I mean, my gallbladder, I was like, what in the hell? And why is this? And I needed some oxygen. And that was the key when I realized when the the fire department would come in, because I thought I was having a heart attack. They would come in, give me oxygen, and I felt so good. I was like, my body was like, because I needed oxygen. It needed some air in all them cells to wake my ass up and say, yo, you need to change. And I didn't get it. I was like, let me go eat another piece of chicken. Can I get some mashed potatoes? I don't want them peas, especially the black eyed peas. I don't want it. But if you throw some pork in there, I'll tear them black eyed peas up. That's how it was. Because we didn't realize, to what point things were. We didn't realize it. We didn't. So with our body being toxic, right? You verify your deficiencies. You get that right. You got your deficiency. Then, you think about, am my body absorbing? When you correct them deficiencies, your body's going to learn to absorb. Your body's going to slowly, it depends on what level and how you do it. Your body's going to be like, okay, she's breathing. She's staying hydrated. She's correcting the deficiencies. Then the body's going to turn around and going to start absorbing stuff. Then, your little army inside your body, your defense system's going to be like, whoa, it's going to be up and it's going to be knocking stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to detoxify. Your body's going to detoxify. You'll be like, right on you're going to be, in the green, in the area to where you can reach 100. I know a lot of people like, I ain't trying to live to 100. Why not? Why you not trying to live to 100? You know what I'm saying? I know because we're kind of jacked up. I know. Look, I wasn't trying to get into the world, into the current events, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I could run my mouth on the current events, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to keep it on herbs. I'm going to keep it on your health. I'm going to keep it on you going to the bathroom and getting all that stuff that's been blocked up all in your intestines, and just come on out. Just, just flush on out. Just get on out. Just be like, oof. Well, you don't need no castor oil. You be like, castor oil, what? I'm good. I'm good. But fam, I know I've been running my mouth. If y'all can, hit that like button. Just hit the like button. I know you like, girl, you like, just still hit the like button. And if y'all got questions, I appreciate you guys to, if y'all got questions, I'll answer your questions, because a lot of us, we don't even realize we're deficient. Think about it. We thinking out of all this time, we're thinking that everything we put on our plate, and, you go and get your meat, your starch, and your vegetables, you're doing right. We ready to chow down and we good. And then we realize, and it'd be like 10, 30, like me, it was 53 years later. 53 years. I can take out 18, but I'm going to keep the 18 in there. But it was 53 years later and about 8 surgeries. You'd be like, what in the hell? So I don't know where you are when you want to try to change and try to get in the 100 club and see if your body's toxic. Because y'all, if your body's toxic. Because when the last time you went to the bathroom, meaning did number 2, what you've eaten, what type of food you're eating. I don't know if you're taking your little, if you're taking, how many Skittles you have. Now I got to pick that thing up before I bust it. I don't know how many Skittles you take, because a lot of us are on not these Skittles, because these are not Skittles. These are all herbs, all natural behind me. Because y'all see I got the tea game, better tea game. And I do specialty teas. I had to throw a little commercial in there. But I don't know, like, all what prescription medications you're on, you know what I mean? That's where you could tell a level of toxicity your body is. And you're like, girl, my prescription medicine is not toxic. Okay. And then look, a lot of us, we're counting our, shake that up a little bit. We're counting our medications. Some of y'all on prescription medication, and it's not but vitamins. Y'all can't say that is medicine. It's not medicine. That is not medicine. That's stuff that's going to help you, fill in those gaps, your nutritional gaps. But I know a lot of us saying, I don't really want to take a whole lot of herbs, a whole bunch of, got to take some, vitamins and minerals. But until you have your plates or whatever you ingest, because you say, I ain't talking about what you put on your skin and music you hear, what's in your head. I ain't speaking of that, because all that matters. I'm just talking about your physical and your it's a little bit mental too. It's a little bit mental, but I'm talking about your physical, this physical flesh avatar, because y'all know we're the spirit, and I'm hoping your spirit's right, but I'm talking about this flesh, because this flesh, you know what I'm saying? Stuff shows of your nails, it shows in your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Shows in your teeth, how many teeth you got, what's missing, are you flossing, are you brushing your teeth, the skin, because you could look at your skin, and you look in that mirror, really look in that mirror and be like, wait a minute, what's that pimple? What's that? What's this bruising? What's that? You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff shows in your face, because that's what the doctor be looking at. As soon as you walk up in there, they be like, stick out your tongue. They counting all them teeth that's missing. You gotta realize. They be like, They'll get a quick speaking with the nurse, nurse tell them everything. And then you go in there. First thing you says, doctor, how toxic is my body? I know people don't say that. I know you be like, I ain't saying that. Why not? Why not? Because half of us, like, I didn't believe my blood was dirty. I was like, my blood, what's up with my blood? Parasites, You would have never told me back in when I was in my 40s about Paris. I didn't think about it because I was like, my butt don't itch. Yeah, I heard that. You'd be like, oh, you got parasites when you scratching your butt. I know you be like, girl, what you talking about? That's when you be like, wait a minute, I ain't got no parasites because I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. But you don't realize about the sugar addiction. You don't realize about all the other signs that we was not taught. We was not taught. We wasn't. Because our people sitting watching this video, eating popcorn, eating ice cream right now. I ain't downing you. Probably got some soda and a beer that's made with grains and not, with non-grains. Y'all get me. Y'all get me. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying, if you want to know how toxic you are, you have to really look at your body. If you got to look at, think about yourselves. You think about your whole body, your whole makeup, because like I said, this is a fleshly thing. How's your skin? Are you dehydrated? If you thirsty right now, you dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't want you to be overhydrated. But y'all know I'm just going to sit here and run my mouth while I lost. So it's, how did you lose it? Wait a minute, I'm sitting here watching. You said you lost all your teeth when your prenatal pills and you didn't take. So let me tell you what's so critical. Right, a lot of us did not know, because I promise you, Goddess, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was 21, gave birth at 22 years old. I didn't realize how significant. See, this is why it's so critical that you have that grandmother, aunties, you have that nurture, and I believe they should have a little bit more in school, because it's not really school. Now, I know in the video, y'all heard me talk about my daughter, and I was talking about what the school was teaching them. Y'all ain't teaching my kid. And the learning's at home. The learning's at home. A lot of us, we thinking we doing what we're supposed to do, and it's like bumping the head. If we wasn't disconnected from our ancestors, we would have known to teach them in school. Teach them at home. If I didn't have an attitude after being on here and learning stuff, being hit upside my head with, did you know this? Did you know that? And I'm like, no, because I can't go back and change all these videos. But each time I talk to you guys, I can tell you different things I learned, different things through growing. Because if I'd have known how significant it is to take prenatal vitamins when you're pregnant, because I'm going to tell you, the baby takes all of your nutrients. That's why they said when you're eating for two, and then we still eating like the way we were taught. That's if you just ate a whole lot of meat. And I'm going to keep saying it. If you ate a whole lot of meat and we didn't give ourselves the vitamins and minerals. So you have to realize what I'm saying. Our body's toxic and our body is failing and leading quicker to death because we're losing, or we just are not getting the vitamins and nutrients. We're not getting the rich nutrients that our body's starving from. We're not getting that. And no, I'm not talking about just drink juice, but if you got to drink, if you got a juice, and you need to chew, it's good to chew. I ain't saying that. It's good to chew. Chew some, fruits and vegetables. It's good to do that. Need nut seeds and stuff. But it's so critical that we get our vitamins and minerals, because what we're doing is we're making our gums weak. We're making our body weak. If you realize these are bones, your teeth are bones. So when your body is, your nutrients being pulled, of course your teeth is they're gonna fall out, just like you be like, dang, what is going on? Because we're deficient. We're vitamin deficient. And the first one you hear is vitamin D. But we don't think about magnesium. We don't think about calcium. We don't think about, all of the rich, iodine, zinc. We don't think about none of the potassium. We don't think about any of that. We don't. All we know is, I'm going to take some vitamins, and we don't think about the minerals. But that prenatal vitamin it's like, I think that is like the main vitamin, which, makes you constipated. So you got to be careful. But I think that's the main vitamin that we need to take. But yes, I lost, I would have lost 4 teeth. I lost one tooth. I did. I lost one tooth, and I was like, man, but I caught it in time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have a crown in my mouth. I'm gonna be honest. I crown in my mouth, and I'm like, man, I saved one tooth and lost, I saved one tooth and lost the other. But I was like, man, we don't realize how critical. That's why I'm sitting here talking about your body's toxic. So if your body's toxic, it's good to do a cleanse. And then right out that cleanse, you know what I'm saying? Just think, when you do a cleanse, I will send you an email telling you to eat nothing but fruits and vegetables. Hence, fruits and vegetables, that's where the nutrients is. That's where your vitamin and mineral rich. I mean, rich. And that's what we need. You like, girl, I'm not doing that. Well, that's where the goodness is. And that's what we missing. So once we add that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you can never eat meat. I'm just saying I'd rather you eat more vitamin. I'd rather you eat more vitamins and minerals and then eat the meat a little bit later. Like if you want to eat some goodness at from 6 to 3, and don't quote me on this, and then eat a little meat, but it depends on what meat you're eating. You know what I mean? Because if we think about it, what meat are you eating? Like if we go put these the protein, people talk about protein, I get so sick. I be wanting to slap my doctor. I'm gonna be honest. I be like, why you keep asking me that? Do I look stupid? And I know be like, yes, they be like, I'm the doctor and I got my degree and I got this. And I be like, well, what makes you think I don't know what you're talking about? What makes you don't think I don't know, I know. Some people do. Some people have the book sense, no common sense. Some people got the common sense. I get it. I know people like, well, you curse. That means you ignorant. You whatever. I just be wanting to get my point across and then tell you to shut up. But I I gotta cool and chill and take my energy because don't give them your energy. I know I'm tripping, but anyway, you go in there. They ask you, well, where are you getting your protein from? And I'm like, well, if I get my protein from an animal, that's just secondhand protein. And we don't think about that. That is secondhand protein. And your body be like, what is this? Your body be like a dirty pamper full of dookie. And I mean dookie. Your body be like, you giving me this again? Seriously. Y'all play if you want to. You play if you want to, but you're rolling the dice with some abnormal cells. You're rolling the dice with all this stuff. And I know y'all don't want to hear, but you're rolling you're keeping your body toxic. We're keeping our body toxic. We're keeping our body with poison. And it's the same thing with fruits and vegetables. If you don't clean it and you keep them parasites and you keep the peel on there, you're playing with toxin. So that's what I'm saying. You got to really think about what you put in your body, because when we play the protein game, we play these games, we just got to have the common sense. And sometimes you got to sit down with the doctor and go, so tell me, what do you suggest I eat? Let that time be a little longer than 10 minutes that they give you. Say, what do you suggest? They go see. Then if they say, go see your nutritionist, say, well, is it an herbalist? Y'all can throw that in there. So y'all can get the credit and they can pay, they can pay the fee, and then you get the truth. Yeah. I'm going to stop. But, but that is what we have to look at. If your body's toxic, get in there, find out the deficiencies, period. Get the deficiencies, then you can go in there and get your body to detoxify and get all that stuff out. Because once we detoxify the body and give it the nutrients, your body be like, about time. Then you won't be having the issues. You won't be having those itises, the one with the S at the end, that cause your body to fail. Your pancreas will be fine. You won't have no parasites in your head. Your telemoids still have the shoelaces on and they be firing right. You won't have no issues with your blood. The blood be all that clean going to you won't have no gout, no crystallization, no calcification. Y'all hear the calcium will go where it needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Keep your blood enriched. Because a lot of us, we be like, how did it get calcified? How did that plaque build up in my arteries? And I'm like, so tell me what you eat, and I can tell you how. I can tell you how and why you're you skinny and your stomach's poking out. Y'all know how. Look, I gotta say this. Y'all remember how they be showing them pictures in Africa and they be showing the baby skinny with the big belly and somebody they got parasites? You remember that? So what you think we be looking like? Come on now. What you think? And you be like, girl, stop. A lot of us be having parasites and don't even know how many we had in us. We don't. Y'all be like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. How you don't have time to do a cleanse? I know you're like, girl, you just saying, how you don't have time to do a cleanse? How? I mean, I know you be like, how? But we can sit there and name all these things that the doctors said we are. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you are, because we be claiming, the lupus, the diabetes, we quick to say that. And instead of, like I said, check your toxicity level. You know what I'm saying? If we check, let me make sure I don't mess this up. If we check our toxicity level, you know what I'm saying? Just check it. Just think. Well, dang, do I have anything going in my head? Am I always wanting some sugar? Because when you crave stuff, that's a deficiency issue. I say this over and over again, just like the young lady telling me how she lost her teeth because of we're missing vital, and I mean vital minerals. Because I'll put minerals first, because we always throwing vitamins somewhere. We always throwing vitamins, but we missing vital nutrients, vital minerals. And believe it or not, your herbs has vitamins and minerals. We're like, no, it don't. Why not? Y'all already see with the sea moss, and it's like you ain't always got to do sea moss. You got kelp, you got dose, you got all the other things, you got other sea vegetables. Sea moss is out there because Dr. Sebi, may he rest in power. That's why that's out there, and that's why he was able to cure, because a lot of was missing the minerals. We taking all the vitamins, we wasn't taking the minerals. That's why a lot of people was dying and leading to death because of the minerals, because they was deficient in something. Y'all already know if you're deficient in something, you ain't gonna be firing right. You're not. That's why we so, how they talking about depressed. You depressed because you are missing. Look, a lot of us are depressed because we know our gifts, but we just be like not even using it. Be like, later. You be like, later. This check is too good. That carrot is so good. Let me chase this carrot. The depression and the gifts is there. And sooner or later, when it's time to do your gift, you be like, wait a minute. Oh, your mind, you're battling. Your mind is battling from this job or this career from what you really love to do. Hopefully I can get my daughter to come on here and speak a little bit, because she realized what her gifts is, and she realized, I love that she knows this, how she's saying how stuff is with life. You know what I'm saying? She's saying, but I'm gonna let her share that story. Hopefully I get her to come on live tomorrow, because we fight this invisible war with ourselves. We fight. Well, this is better because I got to pay this. I want to get my insurance. I want to get my nails done. I want to get hair laid. We fight. We know. Especially when you got no partner to help pay these 30-day bills. The bills come every day. Ain't no 31, no 28. They come every 30 days. Especially when we got a whole lot of other things that we're doing. Y'all know. But I want her to come on and share that. I'm not gonna share her story, but y'all get it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are depressed, but we don't know why we depressed. We know, but we don't know. We get these labels and we get these different things because I had a bout with depression. Didn't realize I was depressed for almost 40 years. I was like, well, really 25 of them 40 years. And I'm like, well, dang, is that what that is? But, a lot of us, like they look at us. If you look at me, y'all see the color of my skin. They be like, oh, she just angry. Why? Because y'all want me to be quiet and not have an opinion instead of us, we're not being heard. And when we're not being heard, that changes some of the chemicals and we be depressed or not depressed where we are they wanted to be silent. And sometimes it's good to say things. That's why I'm on my live telling you about these herbs and telling you about your body is toxic. Your body's toxic for what you're putting in there. You know what I mean? You're not getting your vitamins and minerals. You're not absorbing. You know what I'm saying? We're not hydrated. We're not. Our body's failing to adapt, to absorb, to change and get the stuff. So all our cells can be nutrients and get the nutrient rich. If every cell in your body gets nutrients and oxygen, what? And hydration, stop. You would definitely live to about 150. Hey, I appreciate it. Much love, bro. Much love. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. And that's Tucker Crypto. I appreciate you, bro. HK Network. I appreciate. I just seen it. But serious, family, serious. If we learn to do those things, and I'll put it down in the description, I'll put those things. And I know I spoke about it a little bit, but it's like sometimes we shouldn't waste our time worrying about if we plant-based this. Is your body toxic? Are you deficient? Are you doing the necessary thing for your body to adapt? So your body to clean themselves, to get yourselves enriched, get yourself nutrients. Then you won't have all them itises. You won't have them itises. Your colon wouldn't, when it's time to go do a colonoscopy, the doctor says, oh, you failed because you didn't clean all the way out. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't really need no colonoscopy if we wouldn't eat so much junk. I can say junk because if you eat the wrong soy, because soy and it's just the GMO. A lot of people you know what? A lot of people right now still don't know what GMO is. They still don't realize the food is being cloned. They still don't realize that, Tyrone was cloned. They still don't realize there's a lot of human meat in this meat. They don't. A lot that don't. They don't. And I'm not trying to scare you, but it's a lot of stuff that we got to realize, a lot of stuff that we got to face, a lot of stuff that we have to really think about for us to have good health. To have good health so we can have good, a good brain. Because your gut, a lot of us, we're leading by our gut instead of leading by this brain. A lot of us leading by our heart, and then we listening to this, and then we're not listening to this. We need to listen to this, because just think about what this powers. Our body is like on autopilot. So like right now, you're breathing. And that's auto. That's just, because if you can live, how can I put this? We already know when we take a breath, you know what I'm saying? If we stop breathing, you die. I don't know. Whew. I didn't really want to speak about death. I wanted to speak more of life, but all in all, we just want long life. We want long life, and we don't really want to be messed with, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be messed with, We could take that the way we take it, because I just want you to be proactive. Think about what you eat. Think about, seriously what you say. A lot of times I be in my head because I be trying not to say certain words. I be trying not to say certain words, you know what I'm saying? Because we're The power of the tongue. I know you can name all these different quotes in the Bible, but it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's there. And it's like sometimes we look past it. Stuff be right here in our face and we look right past it. Right, crypto? Right. Woohoo, cha-ching. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's like a lot of things that we just, I mean, oh, it'd be like 5 years later, like, dang, I saw the sign. I was there. I should have, would have, could have. I'm just trying to bring you, because look, this information is free. This is informational purpose only, really. It really is. But I don't want you having issues leading you to death. You know, I want you to go the opposite. I want you to go the opposite. You know what I mean? Challenge your doctor. Ask them more questions so you can have a clear guidance to understand and understand what's going on with your body. Really. Because a lot of times our body's just detoxifying. You know what I mean? Because it's toxic. I promise you, if you get a cold, something coming out, people like, I got pneumonia. You be wondering, what? You got pneumonia? Is it walking? Are you in a hospital? What? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we got to realize what is going on with our body. Because you can't just go quick and go buy a whole bunch of herbs and go, I know what I'm doing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Speak with somebody. You know, speak with somebody. There's a lot of people out here, you know, doing consultations for free. Some people doing it for $10, $20. Some people doing it for donations. You know what I'm saying? Speak with somebody. Because if you speak to me, I'm getting to the root cause. We're going to be on the phone for a while, because I'm like, yo, what? And I'd rather you tell me everything. I don't even care if you had a penny went down your throat and you had surgery. I don't even care if you was backed up for 6 years. I don't care if you have HIV, whatever. All that needs to be said and talked about so we can rectify and sit down and get a game plan. You know, get a game plan and know that these man-made issues, you know, God already have a herb for it. Y'all know that, right? He got a herb for it. And your body, like I said, already know how to detoxify, but we stop it. But anyway, I don't want you having issues leading you to death. I want the opposite. I want you to have nutrients. I want you to have, you know, correct your deficiency so your body can adapt. So your body, your cells can get cleaned and recycle the good ones and clean out all those dead ones. And you know what I'm saying? So you have long life. Because we're going to get past, so we're going to get past all, I don't care what y'all say, we're going to get past all this stuff. We're going to get past all this stuff, all this trickery and all. Mark my word, we're going to get past it, right? Right? We're going to get past it. We are. I'm already saying it because you got to see what I see. And then, you know, like I said, don't give your energy just out. Go watch that video. Don't give your energy out. We not reserve our energy. I know. Be like the duck and let the stuff just roll off. Y'all thought I was going to cuss, right? No, I was going to cuss. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you said, did she say kelp dose? That's is DOUCE. Yes. That's what I meant. It's a sea vegetable. See, everybody thinks that sea moss is like the best. No, you have others. I was just saying that Dr. Sebi, he introduced the sea moss because look, 90% of us was on, you know, they only talked about vitamin D, but we was missing vital minerals. Excuse me. We was mineral deficient. Y'all ate a bowl of cereal and we drunk the milk. Y'all remember, y'all look at the box of cereal, right? And it says, get your minerals. What minerals you getting in the box of cereal? What minerals? Anybody gonna talk about that? What minerals you getting in a box of cereal? Unless you made that cereal yourself and you knew the ingredients, then you're gonna get your minerals. But no. I'd rather go eat some sea vegetables. I'm trying to tell you, than eat a box of cereal. And don't think I don't eat cereal. Don't think I would eat it for a snack. I would. I'll go eat it for a snack because that's just what it is. But y'all know y'all get a sugar rush. And then it's what milk you put on there. Just stay away from the cow milk. That's all I'm saying. Just stay. Y'all can say what y'all want. Just stay away from the cow milk. That's it. Just stay away from the cow milk. If we look at secondhand, so you're getting grass. Think about it. We're getting nutrients from an animal that eats grass. I know we can't eat the grass. We can't eat the grass, but that's what you're doing because that animal don't eat meat. So it's just you got to think about it. Because I was looking, and I'm studying from a whole bunch of herbalists on my 5th class, and I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, dang, that makes sense. You be looking, you be like reading the books and double taking, and you see the year of the book. The book be like 150 years old. You be like, what in the beep, 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 beep? You like, did that say? You be like, man. And it's like we know, but we be like, let me hide this. But if let's talk about God for a little bit. I know I'm gonna get ready to get off. I'm gonna get ready to get off because we already been whole. And I'm already running mouth for almost an hour and a half. So let's talk about God for a minute. So if we know that we're spiritual people, and if God's laws and his commandments tell you something not to do, and we keep doing it, do you think that we still going to stay cursed? Do you think that, what I'm saying, you're still not going above, you're still going against God, even though there's a whole lot of stuff? Because I can't. It's like but you don't know. So it's like a little gray area because we've been lied to, and we've been punked, and we just know we've been lied to, just across the board. The truth is blurred, and now some of them don't even know, because when it change cycles, then they be believing the lie, and the lie become the truth, and you be like, what in the hell? So some things, it's like a gray area, and I'm starting to read the books that we wasn't supposed to read, like the the book of Enoch. I'm reading these books, and I'm like, the giants did what? The gods came down and had sex, and the giants is this and the back. I'm like tripping, like, y'all go back and look at these stories. But anyway, you know how we've been lied to, right? So some of the lies become the truth, and some of the things you don't know. And then it's like, okay, so if we're gonna live right by God, don't you really want to know what the commandments? Don't you want to know, did God say not to eat meat? Because it's actually in the Bible that that God spoke, the Most High spoke about what to eat and what not to eat. Now, I'm not going to quote exactly what it said, because it says something about webbed feet. I don't know if somebody want to put in the chat, right? It said 2 certain animals not to eat. Now, from my overstanding, there's certain meats that you can eat, but it's not to be eaten every day. That's from what I gathered. That's from what I gathered. But at some point, we will know what holidays to really, celebrate. We will soon know what water to to drink. Because right now, the worst thing we're doing is going in the toilet and going in the water. Because I was like, well, how do you change that? How do I fix that? Because your house will be stinking if you ain't got no water in that toilet. Yeah, I know, I'm telling the truth. Because you ever close your drain and open it back up and wonder what that foul smell is? We got to clean them drains too, but no matter what. But at some point that we're going to have to know what to believe and what not to believe, or what the true, rules are, or what to obey by God. Because when we keep disobeying, we're going to still keep being cursed no matter what. And that's all I wanted to say. Because at one point we got to know, what's right, what's wrong. Because right now we've been played and tricked, and it's just, it's just aggravating. Because then, like I said, you got to forgive your parents, and you got to forgive, you got to tell your kids to forgive you. And I know it's like, because we just learning at that one point. But like, when you know better, you do better. Just like in the Bible it says, we perish for the lack of knowledge. We perish for the lack of knowledge, right? And then what's the lack of knowledge? That's that blurred line because, whoever's trying to put the TV, radio, and the stuff that they're teaching in school, what they're teaching in school is a damn lie. And you'd be like, Christopher did what? And, you'd be like, what? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So at one point, the curse is going to be lifted because we got to stop going, against the Most High. And I ain't trying to preach, but, you know, that's just what it is. So if you want to take care of this temple, you know what I mean? Give it life. That's all I'm asking. Give it life. Because if we keep giving it secondhand, like if you keep giving it secondhand, and I'm not on here saying I don't ever eat meat because, like I don't cheat, like I did have some fish. But I had fish to where I had a little bit because I was just being greedy. And I'll be telling you, be like, girl, and I wanted to spit it out, but I was like, oh, that's good. You just cheat a little bit. But I'm learning to where, you know what I'm saying, not the web. So if you think about the chicken, you think about, and they were saying the chicken is worse than the cow from what I'm gathering, and it says something about hooves. I'm just talking about what you're supposed to eat, what you're not supposed to eat. Then they talking about cow, they just came up the cow's this and this. But anyway, I'm still learning, just like you guys learning, and I know y'all gonna hear from somebody else. But I'm gonna tell you, whatever I speak about on a video, always research. Because I promise you, if we all research, we won't need nothing. We'll be good. But the right research. Because you want to research and you want to not have something regurgitated, meaning like, people, like, how they try to put charges on us. They try to slander our name everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I get what I'm saying, right? So they'll slander you, but it'll say arrested, but it don't say charged. So we don't go and do more research to prove the right and wrong. Y'all see what I'm saying? So we got to take some information and prove, that's why I can sit here and talk about stuff that I did and went through and the pains and this because of the things that I saw and the things that I changed. Because I'm going to tell you, my knees used to hurt so, so bad. I'd be like, if I ran, it felt like there was something in my knee that my body said, sit down. I mean, because I was supposed to have a bionic knee now. I was like, I'm not going to have no bionic knee. I'm going to make sure that I take care of it and make sure I don't have gout or any of that stuff. No inflammation. I'll make sure that, you know what I'm saying, no crystallization, no calcification. Think about it. The calcium's being built up. Why? Calcium being built up and we don't give it like, oh, it's calcified. And you be looking at the, if it's calcified, just like when people have gout, if it's crystallized, don't you think they don't need surgery? Don't you think they need more fluids? Don't you think you need to teach them how to get the gout out? But that's just me. That's just me. Same thing when I was talking about this body. This body is precious. I ain't gonna say you only live once. I ain't gonna say that. Because every day you wake up, you live another day, right? So we can't say, you know what I'm saying? That's why we want you over 100, so you can be over 100. Y'all get what I'm saying? Make sure. See, I'll be over 100. Then you say I was here more than 100 years. Yeah, you more 100 years, and then y'all get what I'm saying? So that's just me. I'm gonna get ready to go, fam. Let's see. You said, what do you? Oh, I love moringa. You need to have moringa every day. Every day. Every day. Moringa is the tree of life, fam. The tree of life. You got vitamin C, you got vitamin A in there. Moringa is look. So a lot of us, if I don't like to say different issues, but if you think about like the young lady was talking about her teeth. So moringa has vitamins and minerals that your body needs, right? A lot of us don't realize that we low iron, you know, some of us need iodine. If I'm telling you the tree of life, you should have moringa every day. So I offer moringa in my store, but the gentleman I get it from is Awesome Herbs. He has moringa, he has the extract. I actually get it wholesale from him and offer it at my store. Yeah, I offer it at my store. I do have moringa that I put inside of my products when I make my products. But yes, it's the tree of life. I'd say take moringa every day. Now, I would have to get with you because there's some people that can't take moringa. I can't think it off the top of my head, but I would definitely get back with you. You said how do we test ourselves? Easy, family. Yeah. Come on now. You want to know how you test yourself? You tell my far as about health. I'm just looking at the subject. She said, okay, the tree in the front of my yard, I started seeing the seed. Okay, I don't know. But you want to know how do you test yourself? Think about what you eat. Think about what you eat. That tells you about your health. If you eat meat every meal and you know how you got issues with your body, so if you can be my brother and sister, meaning if you have this, this mocha chocolate, I don't care if you light skin, but if we can have the same mama and father, because my mother is the same, my mother's high yellow, but she is like they say, like they call us so-called black. So my daddy's so-called black. So if you so-called black, right? So-called, because we're not black. Black is, it's actually mean dead, but we ain't talking about that. But acid, I can't even say the word, but it depends on how your stomach is. Our stomach acid just can't really break down all that meat. You know what I'm saying? But far as you can tell about your body, what did your doctor say, you had? What did your doctor say you had? Because it all depends on, the different water, what you eat. If you eat meat every meal, it's going to catch up with you. It's going to catch up with you to where they're going to be saying words like lupus, diabetes, osteoporosis, gout, inflammation. You're going to hear all these different words. You're going to hear it. And plus your body, are you sleeping? Do you need a CPAP machine? You know, you can tell about it, your brittle nails. You can talk about your eyes. You can tell about your tongue, your teeth. That's how you can tell. That's how you can test yourself. Is that what you're saying, Ali? Y'all can put it back in the chat. I was just going through because I saw the message. Oh, I didn't realize I had all these messages. Yeah, I appreciate you, Lanice. If I'm saying you're right, I appreciate you guys. Hey, BJ. So I'm trying. I hope I didn't miss. Herbs definitely work. Yes, they do. They work so good. That's why I'm not being shy anymore. And I'm just sitting here talking out, I ain't rehearsed nothing. All I did is speaking from the heart, running my mouth. You said, what all do we need to prepare for consultation? You go on the website and sign up a consultation, and on there it'll tell you, what what do you want to speak about? Because I always ask you to send me a little paragraph what you want to speak about. Because even if you want to lose weight, my daughter, she will. Well, we're trying to work out to where she's here at least once a month. So if you're in the North Carolina area, we're trying to set up to where she's teaching you, lives in there. Of course, it's between, I want to say $45 to do a consultation with her. $45. That, y'all know that's peanuts to do a consultation with her, and she'll show you. And we're trying to have it to where you're here, and she do a couple of classes with you. We might do some Zooms. We're trying to, y'all seeing us together. If y'all can, go to Slay Your Health. Please subscribe, support my daughter. We're just trying to do hands-on so you can show we care. So, and that's pretty much how you just, yeah, look, I'm so easy to talk to. Y'all. This is why I be on here. That's why I be on the phone, cutting up. No, I'm sorry, I didn't get to read all these messages. Oh, that us say, sweetie. But I'm gonna tell you, it to me, what I'm speaking about. She was saying what age she was when she had her child. It, regardless of what age, I still feel that, even sitting down with your doctor, because everything, it has to change. Regardless, it has to change. And I'm glad we got YouTube University, because now we can just go online and say, and there's so many groups on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, especially TikTok. You go in there and ask questions, you be like, boom, you get all these answers. And you got to have the discernment to know what's bullshit. Actually, I was gonna cuss. What's BS and what's not. We have to have the discernment to sit down and look, to sit down and go, I don't believe this, I believe that. And when you feel in your gut and you feel in your heart and you feel like, like if we don't shave, because these are antennas, but you feel it in your whole body, your whole soul, to where you could tell when somebody's running game on you, especially because I know it's hard to, when we having children and you trying to get a little bit of guidance. That's why it's always good to have, like I said, an aunt, an uncle, somebody that had kids. Or I babysat, and I was like, I just babysit. I'm like, man, you learn how to change pampers, and you learn little signs and little things, but you don't learn like medical. But what I'm saying is, you just see them, like they tell you, don't sit on concrete because you're gonna get, you can get hemorrhoids and all this other stuff that they teach you. But I looked at it was, the doctor should have just spoke with you, or nutritionist, or how, I can't even say WIC, because I had my daughter, and she was born in '89. So during that time, you just didn't get that information. You didn't. It's always where you made the mistake with the first, and then you having more children, and then what not to do. But it's just sad, because the information was there. The information was there, but they were so stuck up the taboo. You pregnant, you this, and you're like, man, back in the day, y'all was getting married at 14 years old. We really go back and look at it. They was married at 14, 15, married off, having kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so why y'all making it such a taboo now? Because we're trying to be like another culture. We're trying to be like another culture, straighten our hair, all this, and being bamboozled and all this other stuff, all this other chaos. That's why we're so mixed up as a people now. We're mixed up as a people now because we've been blocked, and because we would have known, what I'm saying, to go in there and get some herbs and get all our vitamins and nutrients. We would have known to get a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, and we wouldn't have to worry about vitamins and minerals. We wouldn't have to worry about, oh, did you take your prenatal vitamin? No, because they cooked the food and you had all your vitamins and minerals right there. Then we wouldn't have been losing our teeth. Our teeth would be so strong. I know I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. I be like, man, it don't make any sense. But look, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get ready. Goddess, please hit me up as support at Verywisealternatives. And I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. It's I'm not even gonna say your name, but hit me up, because I would love to speak with you. It's I can't. I'm not even gonna say it. I know I'm saying it. I'm not even gonna say it. But hit me up and support at Verywisealternatives. I appreciate. Oh, so you are a member. I'm gonna look you up. You said you're a member at my website. But I want to make sure that if it's the same name, I'll go in and look up and send you an email. But if I have your phone number, I'll probably text you by tomorrow. It's okay. It's just 8:00. I'll probably text you tonight just to talk with you. But Ali, that's how you test yourself. You look at what you eat. Have you ever done a cleanse? You ever done a parasite cleanse? Have you know what I'm saying? Especially how you feel, because you'll know. I see that you said you got a tree in the front yard. Okay, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off here. She says, "So true. Did you realize it?" Okay, this is so true. Did a lot at a young age. Okay. Okay, yes. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in on my site and look you up, and I'll probably give you a call if you're not, if you are available. She said, okay. I appreciate the Ali, but I was just trying to answer your question. Um, yeah. You wait. You said you never done a cleanse. Oh, good, good. If you're ready to do a cleanse, do it. Let me tell you, it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile because I'm gonna tell you when I realized when I did a cleanse and some pains was going away, I said, "What in the world?" You know what I'm saying? Just think. I mean, just think having a pain for 11 years and it start easing off, and then you don't have it for a day. You don't have it for you don't. Okay, so I looked at it as it eased down, right? It eased down. I know I'm still running my mouth. Y'all know me. When I get another thing, another question, I go or run with it. But just imagine having a pain for 11, almost 9 to 11 years. Because of different issues. Um, Having that pain go down, and then the pain, you don't have it for that minute, that hour, and you look and you like 4 hours. You be like 5 hours, and then it'd be a whole day. Then it'd be a whole another day, and then it's a week. Man, I'm gonna tell what I'm gonna go ahead and speak. I'm gonna speak and keep speaking until everybody hears that these herbs work. And let's not play. I'm trying to tell you, let's not play because um, let's not play because life is too short to be sitting here suffering in silence for something that somebody lied to us about. Lied. I, Lied. It's just that's just ain't nothing else way to say it. A lie. And that's all it is, a lie. But love, peace, and light, family. You guys have a wonderful evening. It's almost going on 2 hours. And I said I was tired. That's why I came on early. I came on early. But y'all know when I get on here running my mouth talking to you guys, I be on here and I be like tired, what? And I said, let me go a little longer. And I ain't have no sugar. I had fruits. So y'all see how I'm not up and down. It's just mellow. But all right, family. Till next time, you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm not sure if I'm going on live tomorrow. I'll check with my daughter. She's here. I'll check with her. Hopefully, it won't be. It'll be till next Wednesday. All right. Appreciate you guys. Bye.